Hey y'all, welcome back with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my dad and what kind of person he used to be and what kind of person he is now. And through his life, what I could think of. He was born in 1961 in Thibodaux, Louisiana. And he had his dad, his name was Alton. And he had his mom, her name was Clara. She was 17 when she had him. And then his daddy was 26 or 27 when he was born. So they were 10 years apart. His dad was born 1934 and his mom was born 1944. Yep. And they were together for like over 30 years before his dad died in 1987. But my dad has 7 siblings. Well, 8, counting his dad's kid, his dad's son, with another woman before he even was with my mama Clara. But yeah, yep. He has it was my dad, 1961. Then it was my Aunt Deborah, 1962. She was born. Then my Aunt Dolly. She was born 1964. Then it was my Uncle Danny, but he changed gender to a girl, so he was Aunt Desiree. So he was born 1964, or she. Then it was my Uncle Johnny. He was born 1966. Then it was my Uncle Jimmy. He was born 1968. My Uncle Jesse, 1970, and then my Uncle Jason, 1972. The ones that passed away was my Uncle Danny, my Uncle Johnny, and my Uncle Jason. They passed away. But yeah, my dad is about to be 65 this year in October. So, yeah, he was born with leg and calf perthes. You search it up, you'll see what it is. You get that when you a kid, when you born, pretty much. When you a kid, when he was a kid, like from like 5 to 9, 5 to 10, something like that. He was dragging himself in a whole full body cast. He could not walk at all. He could not walk. But yeah, he's been having that his whole life. That's why he's crippled, But he did hard jobs, He did like working on the boats with the barges and all, welding. He did trawling. He did cutting grass. He did working at restaurants, stores, delivery. He did that. He cleaned people's houses. He worked on the Superdome in New Orleans. He did all that. He worked on buildings, houses, painting, construction. He did all that stuff. He did all when he was younger and he could move around good. He did. He did. He got into fights in the bar rooms. He kicked some ass. He could do. He was strong. He was muscular. He was strong. He still is strong, but he's got older, he's got weaker, but he's a good person. He's the best person I know. He had seven kids, my dad. He has 7 kids. First kid is my brother Rodney in 1984. Yep, 1984, with his first wife, Trisha. And then it was my sister Roxy. She was born 1980s too, 1987, something like that. That was with his first wife Trisha, her. Then Alina, first wife Trisha. Yeah, in 1990 I think she was born. And then my sister Clara, that was with his second wife McKay. He was with her for like 13 years, but he didn't care for her too much. But they were together for a while. She was crazy. Yeah, he had my sister Sorry, wait. Sorry, I had some of that mucus. But yeah, he had my sister Clara my with his second wife McKay, in 1991. Then with years later in 2003, in the early 2000s, he had Benjamin with Stacy, his girlfriend Stacy at the time, when he was living in a camp in Lockport. And it burned down. So he had to move down here in the project. He's been living down here since 2005. Yeah, he's been living down here for a good 21 years. And that's... Oh, yeah, and Benjamin, the mama, Stacy, she had to put him up for adoption. Well, my dad would have taken him, too. But his ex-wife, McKay, his second wife, didn't wait till she was already sent him off for adoption to give him the adoption papers, telling him that, where he could get the baby. But she did that shit on purpose because that's the kind of bitch she is. Well, whatever on that. He went to prison for getting accused of the R word, but he didn't do it. He caught off his first heart attack in there. They said he didn't do it because he didn't. That's the kind of, like I said, that's the kind of bitch she is. The kid, she wanted her way. That's how it is. That's how it is. But yeah, he caught his first heart attack in prison when he was there for a few months, and the baby aspirins, that's what saved his life. Then his second one, well, you know what, let me get to me first. In 2006, I was born. Well, 2005, he met my mama. My mama was living up the street. He was living right here, so the whole time he was here. And they met, and my mom was living here since 2004. He moved in 2005. And then they had me in 2006. Then they had my little brother Ross in 2008. About 2 years later. And yeah, they were together for over 15 years before my mom got with Carlton. Well, she cheated around with this guy named Roscoe. I don't even want to get into that, but it's just, they were together for a while, and it's a lot of memories I could think of. My mom and dad used to cut grass together around here. My dad used to do yard work for people, gardens. He used to grow them big cucumber. They had a big cucumber that was as big as a windshield. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was big. He grew cucumbers, squash, eggplant, tomato, cherry tomato, bell peppers, okra. He used to pickle the okra. He was good. He's good at cooking. He's always been cooking since he was a kid for the family. He cooked good. He got that from his mom and his dad, his grandparents when they were alive. His mom, none of them are alive now. His mom and dad, he passed away. His dad passed away in 1987. His mom passed away in 2009. So me and Ross got to meet his mama, at least. Yeah. But yeah, they were good people, From what I hear, they were good people. Yeah, and yeah, it just, my dad used to be able to move around, he's sick right now. He got heart problems. He had 2 heart attacks, major. He got diabetes, he got all kinds of issues right now. But he used to be able to move around real good. Even if he was crippled, he got on disability in 1990-something. He still did some work, He tried to do as best he could. He couldn't do much, but he tried, He did what he could. But he's really disabled. I mean, it's bad. He's been having issues this whole life. He ain't just like faking it. No, he's for real. For real crippled. That's why I got some issues with me. I got scoliosis in my back. My whole thing. You know, I got mental issues too because my mom's side's crazy and my dad's side's crazy. So that's why I got a temper. I got serious mental issues, but I'm all right. You know. But yeah, my dad. Yeah, we used to do like Christmas and all. I thought that was him coming. We used to. What is that, man? The air conditioner? Damn. We used to do Christmas. He buy us. We had the whole living room filled. It would cost over $2,000 back then. And we had the whole couch filled, the whole living room filled. Everything is piled up. Yeah, that was a good Christmas. Boy, that was an awesome Christmas. We were spoiled. We were spoiled rotten. I don't have too much to complain about my childhood. As I got older, I got a temper because, you know, some things didn't work out. My mom and dad split up. I'm not happy about that, but I'm going to be all right, you know. They're going to be all right. My dad's fine. My mom got somebody. I wish my dad could find somebody, you know, but I think he's about done with women in general. Because he done got hurt by many women. Yeah. But yeah, he used to be a biker in a biker gang. He had a Harley Davidson, all that. Had nice cars. He used to help. He helped everybody, and still to this day, he helps anybody he can. That's the kind of person he is. He's a really good person. I love him so much. He helped me and Ross through a lot, and his other kid. You know, he helped everybody out that he can. He helps his sisters and brothers out. You know, he helped everybody. His mama, he used to help out. His mama helped him out though. You know. So he'd give it back in return. He loved his mom. He loved his dad. He misses them, you know. It's sad. But yeah, he's 64 right now, and he got older, you know. But yeah, the clothes the person asked, we used to hang clothes. He used to hang it up when we were kids and all. Nah, I kind of do it, but when the dryer wasn't working, I did it, but now it's back to working because me and my dad worked on it and we fixed it. We unclogged it. It was all wet lint, you know, just in the hose. It was bad. I had to rinse it out. That's why it wasn't drying. So, but now it dries. And then I have to get a new dryer. So, and now we got a new air conditioner in that bedroom because it kept on beeping. It's just aggravating. But yeah, that's about it for my dad. My dad, he did a lot of hard work. You know, he's a hard-working man. You know, he kicked ass back in the day. He's a good person, though. He helped a lot of people. He helped a lot of people. He still does. But yeah, he's a really good person. He used to drink, but he still was good. You know, he didn't let it get to him bad. He drank beer. And he drank some Fireball, you know. A little whiskey here and there, but he didn't drink that all the time. He used to smoke cigarettes back in the day. He smoked like 5 packs of cigarettes a day, but he had to quit. When he had his second heart attack, he had to quit after that because that was it. They told him he needed to stop because he wouldn't even have lived to 55. He wouldn't even have lived there to that. Now he's almost 65. Look at God. So happy. So happy he's still with us because that's my best friend. I love him so much. Y'all don't even know how much I love him. He did so much for me, and I try to give it back in return. You know, I'm trying to give it back in return. But I love him so much. I love my mom so much. I love my granny so much. My mom's mom. I love my brothers, sisters, my cousins, and my aunts and uncles. I love them all. My in-laws, I love them. My friends that I do have. The few that I do have, I love them too. Yeah. And I love y'all. But yeah, that's about, it's more, I could sit here all day talking about my dad, you know, telling stories and all that I done heard and that I know. You know, he's a good person. He used to cook good gumbos and all good stew, jambalaya, all that good stuff. He cooked good. He did boil some seafood. Woo, boy. You know how to cook. Y'all would love this food. He still does cook good. He cooked the shrimp stew the other day. I cooked a mean ass spaghetti. I'll tell you what. That was freaking good. But yeah, I love y'all. I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about my dad and my other family. And yeah, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. I would bet y'all weren't expecting me to make a video this early, this quick. But yeah, love y'all. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Have a good day.